Go. Hey yo, what's good YouTube? You already know, man. It's your boy LaRon, female rap elite, back with another video. Listen, you already know the drill. If you're new to the channel, like the video, subscribe to the channel, all of that shit, right? So this is a pretty late early live or whatever, right? So I just wanted to go because I was just going through the YouTube shit, and I don't know why I got suggested this video by Destin Troyce. So let me go to the title. I was actually about to go to sleep. What's up, Selena? I was actually about to go to bed right now, right? What's up, Ella? What's up, Shigofatsu? What's up, Sabia? Is that your name, Sabia? Ciamera, because I got a friend that's named, yeah, her name is like XIO. I think his video was clickbait. Thank you, Selena. So listen, we about to get into this shit with Destin Troyce. Destin Troyce, he has a channel, and I'm just gonna say a few things of how I feel about his content. He does a lot of what's so funny about Destin Troyce is that a lot of us black content creators, he kind of exists in this white realm, like based on the content that you see. Like he covers a lot of like white issues and shit like that. And many times when he speaks on issues like what I'm speaking about tonight, what he did for clicks and views, it's way off. And he's always looking for some shit like, how you gonna try to pull the baby up on Nicki Minaj? Like, how you gonna try to pull the baby up on Nicki Minaj? And looking at this boy and hear his content, like the baby, you're not even a fan of the baby. Like, cut it out. Cut it out. People will do any type of title or anything just to make Nicki look bad. You know what? A lot of these evil Caucasian gays, they're evil too. You know that I like, because I had to do my, I was doing my research on lyrics and stuff, right? Because basically when I seen the video, I already knew that this was a clickbait, right? And to execute that thought, is so many black content creators who get their videos flagged for a misleading title or whatever, right? And this nigga stay doing that shit on his videos, like just to get views. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's crazy to me. For one, right, I go through a lot of personal shit, but one thing that I didn't trust this guy with is the way that you talk about your family like a dog online. Like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't saying people don't go through certain shit and you share shit, but nah, man, it's just it's a few things that turn me off from him. Like, I was watching him like last year and stopped watching him because his logic is just so tainted. Like I tell you, it's something to me. I'm not saying people are people and people can give you advice or whatever, right? But I relate to certain people. Like, I don't relate to whitewash type of people, and it's so crazy that having my nieces and they both educated, they can see that in people like at a young age of 14, like, oh, they whitewash, like, they know the importance of transforming to whatever mode you need to be in based off the medium that you're in. If you're in the library, you're quiet. If you're in a fucking park, you having fun, you having a good time. If you at school, you there to learn, like, how to react in certain mediums, right? But with this kid, I don't know, his logic is just tainted. And yo, I couldn't wait. You know what was so funny? I was so happy that he did this video just so I could debunk him with everything. If you're gonna put Nicki Minaj's name in the title, Troyce, put every New York rapper from New York. Matter of fact, I want your stupid ass to pull up the versus battle with D Block in the Locks, because D Block says some homosexual slurs. You know what I'm saying? I want to be very frank and very clear, coming from New York, being a person who has all types of friends from all friends of life, right? Gay people in New York will call somebody a faggot, right? All of the female rappers that came up, see, he's a deuce in the mind, because if he really knew female rap, he just trying to speak on Nicki to get clicks. If you really knew female rap, Lil Kim, you know what I was gonna do in this video? I don't even want to fucking do it because it's not worth it. I want you to Google Lil Kim faggot. I want you to Google Foxy Brown faggot. I want you to Google Jadakiss faggot, Cameron faggot, Jay-Z faggot. Google all of those people. Why did you put Nicki in your title? Because you felt like, see, this nigga is so whitewashed. He's so weird on his channel too. Talking about, I don't care if you drag me. Like, bro, you don't even know what you're talking about. Lil Kim said faggot in several songs. You know what? Before this whole Stan Twitter took part, I remember when I was on foxboogie.com, right? This was back like in the early 2000s. And Foxy was driving and some biker did some shit to her car, some white bicyclist, right? So she opened the window and she was like, faggot. right? So we used to always say everything, and at the end we would say faggot, right? I'm telling you right now, as a person who has homosexual friends, listen, I don't get into these conversations because I don't want to hurt people's feelings, because I'm from New York. New York is rough and rugged. I don't know nothing about that fucking bully culture. Yeah, I know people who went through shit, but people had to hold that shit down. I'm saying this shit on this microphone right now. I have a gay friend who said this to me. He said, I love gay people, but I hate faggots. You know what that fucking mean? People who on certain type of shit. Listen, there are certain types of people amongst certain, just because you might be gay or something, everybody's different. First and foremost, right? And then being from New York, the girls say it, the you know what I'm saying? People say it. If you know what I'm saying? But this internet shit, everything is so desensitive. Everybody is so like everything is over sensationalized. You know what I'm saying? It's over sensationalized, and I just feel like, yo, it went into one of my thoughts about another video I wanted to make today, but I really just didn't have the energy to do it because I was catching up with one of my friends, and I'll probably do that another day, but it ties into that thought. But listen, let me see. Let's see. He's 22. Yeah, but what I'm saying is like, if you're gonna put Nicki on the big screen and talk about it, I knew before the video played, I said, I guarantee you he takes this footage from the Come Up DVD, when she was like, yeah, they switched like faggots. You know what I'm saying? So many female rappers. Remy Ma. Google every female rapper's name. You know what? Let me do this right for a second. Give me 1 second. I didn't want to do this because I don't want to make this a long video, but I just want to prove my point. Like, stop trying to alienate Nicki because she gonna get the most clicks. If you're gonna bring somebody up, at least talk legit shit. Talk legit shit and do your homework. Every female rapper from New York has said the word faggot. Remy Ma, Foxy Brown, Lil Kim, all of them. All of them. So do a video, and you know, because I was waiting for somebody to do that. All of the male rappers from New York said that. All of them. All of them. All of them. You know what's so crazy? I remember being in high school and seeing this. I remember being in high school in New York, right, and being on the bus, and these two gay guys was fighting. And I remember this one guy, he addressed the other guy because I guess they didn't like each other over some cliquey shit. And when the one dude went up to the other boy, you know what he said in his feminine voice? You fucking faggot. Okay. People just be trying to take that word and try to, like, you know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. That's what I'm saying right there. That's what he said to them before they got into the fucking fight. You fucking faggot, sounding feminine and all of that shit. I just think New York, I just feel like we from an aggressive place, and I don't know what happened with the internet. Everybody is everybody is just so sensitive. Like, I don't get it. Hold on a second. I just want to bring this shit up real quick so I could show you this. Give me 1 second. New tab. Hold on. Yeah, he ain't 40. He be doing all of those titles. Hold on a second. Make sure you share on the modal and not cancel. Nigga, shut up. Hold on a second. I just want to bring this up. Lil Kim. Faggot. So many songs. Like, where do you begin with Lil Kim? You know what I'm saying? Where do you begin? So many songs. Foxy Brown on Twitter in 2011 was like, oh, these faggots must be on Kimberly payroll when they leaked one of her songs. She said faggots 2 times. We was in a much freer place then. Everybody is trying to hold you down. Listen, I don't feel like anybody should be mistreated, right? I don't. But I do feel like certain words. Let me say this shit because I know a lot of people can relate to this. You ever notice how you meet white people and they be so like, this shit is so funny to me. When you from the hood, ain't shit offensive. That's why I be telling to white people, you can't call me a nigger and think that, like, listen, I want y'all to really realize this. Some white people know the reaction of black people. Some of us, right? They know that we could be very impulsive, and if you say nigger, you're gonna try to fuck them up and they're gonna get you in jail, right? Me, nigger is not strong enough for me to fight. You gotta do something to my mother, my nieces. You gotta do something like that. You can't just say something to me to move me like that. You know what I'm saying? You can't do that. That shit don't work. That shit don't work at all. Hold on. Listen, so let's start from the tippy top. One moment. Lil Kim. Lyrics from the top. We don't give a fuck. From that song. I don't even know that song. Wait, what did she say in this song? You faggot niggas telling, when we see you, you be yelling. Lil Kim the Queen Bee, the Naked Truth album? What? Like, be thorough when you talk about some shit, Troyce. Don't try to use Nicki for fucking views if you don't know what you're talking about. Know what the fuck you talking about, the fuck you talking about it, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Don't do that shit. Because you're trying to alienate her because you think that it's convenient because of everything that she going through, so you want to talk some fuck shit. If you want to talk about female rappers who said faggot, use all of them. Use all of them. And no, I don't think Nicki meant it in a malicious way. From the beginning of her career, it's just New Yorkers. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. I don't care if you say, listen, every area has a certain thing that they do. Listen, and like I said, I'm sticking to that shit. I know people, homosexuals who will go up to other people. Listen, I seen that fight on the fucking bus. This nigga went up to the other gay nigga, was like, you fucking faggot. Them niggas started banging. What? You either gonna fight or you not. And they wasn't beefing over just that word. They had beef over some click shit. So it wasn't that they was beefing because the other kid called, they didn't fight physically because he called them that. That was just the announcement once he got on the bus and they was about to, bang it out. But come on, man. No, I don't listen, especially in female rap and in New York rap, you see it at the bottom, are you faggots telling? You see what I'm saying? Like, come on, and let's go back to the page, because this ain't the only Lil Kim song. This ain't the only one. It's all good, and I love this song too. Don't give a fuck. Like, listen, y'all, and I want y'all to I want you to understand what I'm saying fully. Nobody deserves to get picked on at all, right? But I feel like nowadays that we live in, a lot of things wouldn't even permeate your mind the same way. Like, I do know that there are cases of children who hurt themselves, and people who do things like that based on being bullied, and I don't agree with that. But I just think it's something about coming from the streets, and it's just like, niggas might violate you every day and say some shit. What you gonna do? I think luckily, and you know what, I'm gonna be even honest with this. I'll be honest. Maybe I could have possibly have no, because even though I had brothers, I still had my own battles that I had to handle and had to go through shit. You feel me? I will admit that certain shit never happened because I did have my niggas though. I will admit that. Certain shit just wasn't going to happen. Like, you know what I'm saying? But niggas try to hate all the time. Like, all the time. But I just want y'all to see in these lyrics that Lil Kim is definitely, hold on. And this is not even to call her out. This is music. This is New York. Listen. Let's see. What did she say, niggas? What did she say? Listen. They all talk tough. When you see it, they quiet down. Faggots violated. I wish they try now. You know what's so crazy? Azealia Banks said this thing in this interview, right? She was like, being from New York, you do some fuck shit, you a faggot. You know what I'm saying? You say that word, like, and I know, what's so sad? A lot of these content creators know exactly what it is. If somebody do some shit, you just might blurt some shit out, and you don't mean you want this person, you don't wish this person, the worst type of shit, or like, you don't want them to like hurt themselves. You might just be mad and saying some shit, and maybe you need to, like, channel your energy and maybe say something else. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm trying to say is, like, I know that it may be wrong, but I just think it's the culture of New York and just being hard and just talking shit. Like, I got a friend that's from Mississippi, right? And I had to really like draw back some because, I'm like, as a friend, I talk mad shit. Like, I could bring him on here and he will attest to it. And I'll be having to catch myself because I don't know, like, it's just who I am. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but I mean well, but yeah, I'm definitely a special type of friend. I'm definitely talking shit. I don't wait before. But see, you know what? That came from growing up and feeling like, because I used to have this thing that I used to say, like, oh, I don't get mad easily. I'm like a soda bottle. You really got to get me mad. You just shake me. And once that lid pop, that motherfucker pop. But let me tell you something about that. Let me tell you why that's not good. You ever notice when you hold some shit in, and you holding it in for so long, and then when you explode, I'm talking when I explode, hands shaking uncontrollably. You ever got so mad that your fucking nerves was going? That shit is not healthy, and I'm telling you, some people get addicted to spazzing like that. That shit is not healthy, and I'm telling you, every time I've spazzed out like that and my nerves was shaking, I had to call into work the next day. Like, I needed to like calm down. That shit is too much on your body. So I don't even do that. I don't even allow myself to get mad. So I just talk shit from the beginning. If I see some shit I don't fucking like, I'm calling that shit out, point blank. You know what I'm saying? I'm calling that shit out. So yeah, this whole point of this video right here though is just, look, Lil Kim, all good lyrics. She said the word faggot in 2 songs so far, right? Let's go back and see if she got any other songs. Then we gonna go through Foxy Brown. Look, and some evil, look at this, right? Some evil white person probably wrote this article in August of 2018. Let's click this, what they said about Nicki Minaj, about the Queen album. You know what I'm saying? You can't even say shit. They talking about a track on Majesty, and then they bring up the same thing. On Majesty, they said that, smoke them like hippies now. They see me say yippee yow, home running like Griffey now. They switching like sissies now. You really put that bar in there? You got to be some evil, bored, content scavenger type of person like Destin Troyce. Content scavenger. He literally came up to the conclusion, was like, look, I can tell that, I can tell that he's not the Baby's fan base at all. But he was like, I need to make a video, and Nicki Minaj is, under fire right now. So let me do this and say, like, pull the Baby up. Like, if anything, they both fucking wrong, motherfucker. If anything, they all wrong, dumb fuck. Don't try to redeem one over the other. If anything, if the Baby is wrong, Nicki is wrong. Fabulous is wrong. Biggie is wrong. Jay-Z is wrong. Lil Kim is wrong. Cameron is wrong. Do you want me to fucking keep going? Foxy Brown is wrong. Remy Ma is wrong. Fat Joe is wrong. Mobb Deep is wrong. Like, you know what I'm saying? How far you want to go with that shit? Name everybody. Don't just put Nicki on that shit just because it sound good. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. We all know Nicki didn't say it in a rude way. Yeah. And then you know what? They so stupid. Then you missed the bar then. Remember that shit? She was like, I needed me assistance. I got me a pink queer. So what is that? Because she said that too? You dumb fucks. Y'all just so focused on the popular shit. Dig deep if you gonna dig. Dummies. Dumb dumbs. Dumb dumbs. Niggas be stupid and just but you know what? He might be from that era where everything you say and do, I'm gonna report it. Like, you know what I'm saying? We coming from our times, you gotta handle that shit. And I feel like that was the best times. Because, like, I don't know, I just feel like the suicide is out of control now. I feel like bullying is just even sensationalized. It's just like bully. But, like, it's almost like you turn yourself into a victim. I'm not a victim. No. And you know what's so crazy? I didn't grow up being a victim either because, like, no. Like, I had brothers. Like, it wasn't no victim, nigga. You do some shit, we gonna do some shit back. Or it wasn't even gonna go like that. You have a unit. You have family. I ain't never have to worry on some shit like that. But some people do. And I think that's why a lot of people have these false affiliations and shit like that. False motherfuckers. Let's see. Hold on a second. I want to go back to... Hold on. It's because Elton John came for the Baby and Elton John started following Nicki yesterday. They big mad. Damn. It won't let me refresh the comments though, but it's all good. Let me see. Let me bring it up on my cell phone. Hold on a second, because I want to bring up Foxy Brown too. Hold on 1 second. I want to bring up Foxy. Let's see. But listen, Eric, it's not even going hard for Nicki. It's just like pointing out the bullshit. Like, stop trying to use this girl name for clicks and fucking views. We looking at it. We've already witnessed 2 Lil Kim songs where she said faggot already, right? And then this bullshit ass article, they talking about the Majesty song and then talking about Dead Wrong when she said first they switched, then they switched like faggots. We from New York. Listen, I don't think Nicki said it in a way to try to bully somebody. What other song? Lil Kim, fuck you. What'd she say? Where'd she say faggot in here? Where'd she say faggot and fuck you? Do I know this song? I bring the most dangerous diseases, trifles MCs of all types, homosexuals, dykes, intellect. Wait, what's this? Oh, wait. The incline sporting, coke snorting, niggas love me. I keep my pussy fresh, dyke Dougie. I don't think she said it in this song, but I think, yeah, that is a song from her first album because I know those lyrics. Like Mose and Cristal. Yup, doing it way big. Come on, my nigga. How many songs in we now with Lil Kim? Come on. You gonna stop listening to her? You gonna make a video about Lil Kim too, Destin? She got 4 songs so far that we counted up. And based on the search query, what I've seen, there's probably a few more songs under. Where she say it at in here? And again, this is not to make Lil Kim look bad because I know that she didn't mean it like that. It's an expression in New York. It's just like, what? You did what to me? Listen, it's not like that. And anybody who is doing it like that to make somebody feel bad, then I definitely don't support it like that. But like, yo, let me tell you some shit. You know how it is in New York. Fucking cop pull you over, give you a ticket. As soon as this nigga give you a ticket and you off, you like, yo, this faggot ass nigga. You don't mean that he's a fucking homosexual and that he's gay and he's all like, you know, you don't mean that. He's a faggot ass nigga for doing, you know what I'm saying? When people do shit like that, don't act like, listen, and this is what I hate about this whole state of music. It's just, everybody is just, it's too much. It's too much. And people make it seem like, you just not entitled to have an opinion or, you know what I'm saying? You can't. Like, let me tell you some shit, right? I'll be honest with you. When I was a little boy and and my friend, I be speaking to her on Facebook now. It was so crazy. We used to argue so much in class that my teacher would she put us in like mediation, and we didn't need mediation. We just used to talk shit all the time, like just saying anything to each other. She probably called me a faggot before. I probably called her a bitch. But you see what I'm saying? Did I flip out and go to the teacher? Yo, I have to keep this shit real. Let me just say that. Did I flip out and go to the teacher and be like, oh, like I called her a bitch and she called me a faggot? This is the 90s, niggas. You called her a bitch. She called you a fucking faggot. You know what I'm saying? Highlight that. Translation. One of my nieces goes to school right now, right? She said that this boy was like fucking with her in the class or some shit like that, right? But then he was doing some other shit like, you know, he was doing something. So she had made a comment that was like, you know, well, damn, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you being rude to me, but you being nice to the guys. He went to the teacher and told her that she basically said that he was gay, and she didn't say that. But she was trying to figure out, like, damn, like, why you doing this to me? And that's a guy, and, like, you mad nice. Like, what's up with you? Like, you know what I'm saying? People we wasn't doing that shit in the 90s. It's just it was a difference. And I felt like we were better then. I felt like that was the last of the eras. Like, I don't know, like 90s and then like early 2000s. Like, I felt like after a certain point in the 2000s, like, you kind of like just with this shit. For real, because if you got a good parent from like the 80s and the 90s, they're gonna play that old good music for you. You're gonna have a piece of something when you get to our age. You ain't gonna be consumed with all this bullshit. You're gonna be like, no, this was the best era of music. I'm telling you, we had the best era of music. We had the best time because we got introduced to all of the technology. We know what it's like to not have it. We got introduced to it. So it's like, that's why you have those people who have that balance. If you notice it, certain people who are like in their you know, maybe 20s and 30s. Some of us, they don't even got Facebook. Like, they don't even do that shit. They don't do all that social media shit. I know you know somebody in your life who they just a regular person, but they just don't do social media. Like, you know what I'm saying? They think that shit is weird. Like, what? Let's see. Let me read it from my phone because this shit is paused. Oh, but listen, let me continue. I don't want to focus on Lil Kim too much because, again, this ain't about her. So let's see. My niggas. Them faggots done did something they can't undo. And I know that song. Listen, we up to 6 songs now. That was 4 songs. My niggas, that's 5 songs. Oh no, we did All Good. All Good was done already. Okay, that's it. Yep. So she got what was that? 4 songs or 5 songs? I can't remember. So let's put Foxy Brown faggot. Brown faggot. What they pulled up from her? Foxy Brown unleashes homophobic slur on Twitter. These faggots must be on Kimberly payroll because she was coming out with her massacre freestyle when, you know, that was like after that whole Black Friday shit with Nicki and Kim. Come on, man, stop fucking with me. So, and then you see how she put right after that. Do you think somebody like that's an intelligent woman? Like, that's just how we talk. And I don't think that in Foxy Brown, most of her fan base is gay. Like, you know what I'm saying? Do you think this biker fucking almost ran into her fucking car and she was like, you faggot? Like, you know what I'm saying? That nigga reported her to the news. It was like, now that I look at it, they've been trying to take her out for a lot of shit. Posting bad photos, doing a lot of fucked up shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? But, okay, let's go back. Because I don't know what they trying to unleash on that page. Fuck. Hold on. All right. Oh yeah, this is it. Listen. Just in time for tonight's critical mass bike ride, it turns out that the rapper Foxy Brown may have hit two bicyclists. So I had that wrong. She hit two bicyclists during the pre-Republican National Convention August ride last year. Her former friend Aisha Quatara says that Brown blamed her for driving a Land Rover on West Houston Street while it was really Foxy Brown behind the wheel. Apparently, the women were trying to get from the Louis Vuitton store to another before it closed since Brown wanted to buy something. Please, we know that the Takashi Murakami bags are really cute, but you don't go hitting bikers to get to them. Matthew Campbell and Robert Hirsch, whatever, were hit by the Rover as Brown allegedly yelled at them while Newsday wouldn't publish what she allegedly said. Let's see, because I was reading on that same screen. She said, "Get out the way, you dumb white faggots." Hirschenfeld said. She screamed. I laughed at first and then she was rolling over me, so I didn't get to laugh that long, he added. Damn. And I'm not laughing at the fact that she said that. I'm just like, damn, like Foxy is empty. She's like, yo, listen. Then Hirschenfeld said that someone yelled, "Hey, Foxy Brown." Hirschenfeld, who suffered a leg injury, later found out that was Foxy Brown, the rap star. Thanks for the internet. Brown's attorney asserts that his client wasn't driving the car and that Quatara is a disgruntled employee. Either way, bikers, be careful for insane people trying to jet between boutique to boutique while you're riding tonight. That's crazy. Yeah, but they tried to do her in with that article too. I remember that article too. Like, yeah. Hold on a second. Let me go back. Does she got any lyrics? I know Foxy got lyrics. Does she got any lyrics on? Excuse me. Can I think of anything off my head? Yeah, she do. Let me see. Lyrics. I don't know. I know that she did say it, and I know that she does have lyrics. Let me see. I know her song with Lil Mo got that in it. Lil Mo. Yep, watch. I know what the fuck I'm talking about. She says, "So let the faggot style and pop shit. And this bitch could never be a first found draft pick with over 10 million sold plus a dark skinned bad bitch." So let's pull it up and prove that she did say that shit in her song too. Different times. Let's see, Foxy Brown. Let me see. Let's see. Are they gonna bring the lyrics up? Okay. Damn. Oh, this is all the lyrics? This is an old ass website I used to be on when I was younger. Yo, who the fuck? All K lyrics? That website is still up? Hell no. Listen, I'm looking for the lyrics, you. And then listen, in New York too, we say this word too. Like we used to be like cocksuckers, and people still call people cocksuckers. You could call a girl a cocksucker. Girls be calling guys cocksuckers. Girls be calling other girls cocksuckers. That's not like synonymous with being like a homosexual or anything like that. I'm just saying, like, and even here in Houston, people talk mad shit here. Like, you know what I'm saying? And it's almost like being at home to me, honestly. Let me see if the lyrics not available. The fuck? See what I'm saying? These songs wasn't that popular. Maybe that's why there's no lyrics. But damn, there's typically lyrics to a song. And I ain't playing it either. Let's see. First album, did she save? I don't remember her saying it as much as Lil Kim, to be honest with you. Let the nigga rest in peace, then hop off his dick, bitch, do you. And this nigga like fuck Fox or screw y'all too. Did she know? She didn't say faggot and bang bang. Oh yeah, she did say faggot and bang bang. Why are these lyrics not there? Foxy Brown bang bang lyrics. Them faggots act more bitch than you. Let the nigga rest in peace, then hop off his dick, bitch, do you. And y'all hoes is like, fuck Fox, and screw y'all too. Let's be truthful. Give a fuck if your album pushed back. Cause when it hit the streets, bitch, it's still weak. You still sound lame, and my name still reign, and I still pop them things, the bang bang. Yeah. It's something about her timing and Jay-Z timing, like, yo, that's one of my most inspirations, like next to my brother. Biggest, like, just being able to just make something out of nothing lyrically, like, you know what I'm saying? That shit really be meaning something to me. Some people just listen to songs, be like, that's a good song. I be looking for the lyricism, if it's deep, if it's meaningful. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the type of shit I check for lyrics. And then if it's some real shit, because when you write in some real shit, you might not be able to do like bars, but you'll be able to throw them in there when you need to. But yeah, sometimes you gotta do that real talk. So let's do Foxy Brown bang bang lyrics. Yeah, how y'all not gonna put this? Oh, maybe because it was under CNN. It's under Capone and Nori. Okay. So let's tune into Foxy. Is that genius? Okay. Let's see. Yeah, but it's like Destin Troyce, fall back. You know what I'm saying? We done went through two artists that I'm gonna do Remy Ma next. Let's see, Capone. Where Foxy Brown at? Ooh. Let me see. Them faggots act more bitch than you. Let the nigga rest in peace, then hop off his dick, bitch, do you. And y'all hoes is like, fuck Fox and screw y'all too. So did they cancel Foxy Brown back then when she said that? Did she mean that she didn't have any love for her gay fans, when that's the bulk of female rap fans? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? They didn't cancel her back then, right? Nicki Minaj said it like, what? She did a reference in the song where she said faggot one time, and then, you know, you had some white journalist try to write when she said they switching like sissies now. You know what I'm saying? When like, what? What? That shit is crazy. And you know what I realized when I moved here to the South? They have different ways of saying different shit too. Because down here, they'll call you a punk. So what you gonna do, say a punk means? Like, you know what I'm saying? And they do be like, they'll be like, oh, he on that punk shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? They talk differently. Let me look at the phone. Cardi B is trash. Definitely. Cardi B, no. Nope, I'm gonna wait. Cause I wanted to talk about that today, but I'll do that another day. And it don't even really matter when I'll do that, because it's important. Cause it gave me a different way that I looked at things when it comes to rap now, you know? Real talk. But yeah, so Foxy Brown said, let them faggots act more bitch than you. Let the nigga. When I tell you, this rap right here caused so much shit. This was the reason that shootout happened at Hot 97 from one rap bitch from Brooklyn. When they really thought that they was going shit on her, she came out with this verse. Them niggas was like, yo, Capone Noriega was like, yo, we can't let them try to finish one of the illest female rappers of all time. She went in that studio, delivered that verse. That's why people didn't like Foxy. Like, yo. But she dropped so many gems in her career. Like, well, I'm telling you, that shit she dropped, she give, even as like just speaking to her, she's given so many different gems that I even apply. Like, you'll think that you a regular person and that celebrities move a certain type of way, but no, I think that some of them, yeah, they do be alienated, but it teaches you a lot of shit. Like, I be scoping shit out from a completely different way. Like, she's like, always stay in your mirrors. Like, stay in your mirrors. Like, whatever that means to you. Like, always don't let nobody just pull up on you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, stay in your mirrors. I'm telling you, especially down here in Houston, before I, like, if I go to the gas station, you know how some people, nah, I don't just pull up and hop out. I normally, typically, when I go to the gas station, I scope that shit out first, because I need to see what the fuck is going on. You might be walking into a bad situation. Like, you know what I'm saying? This is Houston. This is just like New York City. Population up there, like crazy shit happening all the time. So I scope shit out. When I go home and I go into my parking lot, I scope that shit out. I look to see if anybody is in a car next to me before I get out. I'm telling you, if you be surprised at the shit I be paying attention to. But I scopes that shit out, and I got a lot of that shit from her, from just teaching me, like, and just saying certain shit, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, just stay in your mirrors and watch shit and watch people. As far as I'm concerned, some of my neighbors, like one of my neighbors, right? She was just like, oh my God, I wanted to give you something, but I ain't know what apartment you live in. As far as you're concerned, I live in the fucking hallway, because that's where you always see me. You don't need to know what apartment I live in. You don't need to know it. And you should be like that with people too. Don't ever get that familiar with people. And I'm like that. I'm like, listen, I remember one time I dropped my trash. I did some shit. I went to, like, you know, to drop it, you know, in the room, and the lady was there, and I was just like, come on, man. I ain't feel like, because she would be on my way back going through the other way. So I said, you know what? I'm about to go all the way downstairs and go all the way back up the other side. I do shit like that. Like, nah, nigga, no. I'm about to go all the way around. I'm telling you, I be spotting suspicious shit all the time. Like, and just, if I don't feel comfortable, nah, that's my life. You think celebrities just are the only ones entitled to move that way? No, I'm not. You're not. I'm just not just gonna pull my car into the convenience store and just hop out. Nah, I scope that shit out. Like, who's up in this shit first? Let me see what's going on. You might think it's crazy and you might think it's extra, but trust me, nah. But yeah, so this is Foxy Brown Bang Bang. Let me see. That's the only one I think she got. Remy Ma Faggot. Remy Ma on Twitter, light skin faggot. 2016. Oh, that's not Remy. That's definitely not Remy. They said faggot and lean back. Bilingual. Oh, yep, Remy did say this and this. She went so hard on this verse, though. I love this verse, but she did go hard. She was talking mad shit. Hold on. This is why Remy will always be one of my favorites. When I tell you, this is one of my favorite lyrics. But she was just saying some shit. Like, she said, what did she say? I'm a one bitch army. Y'all could hardly calm me. So imagine when I team up with the Puerto Rican Barbie, it's gonna be. What'd she say? It's gonna be on C. Let me just get to the part. Oh, fuck. Hold on a second. Let me make sure it's pulled up, because I want to make sure y'all see it. Let me pull it up. And Remy always say that shit. Just like, you know what I'm saying? And listen, I want to say this shit also. Why is this shit doing this stupid fucking video? It won't let me click in on it. So listen, all right. So she said, I want bitches to die, deaths that are tragic, and niggas fucked in they ass, turned into faggots, they balls cut off and mailed to their parents. See, I don't give a fuck. I'm a motherfucking savage. Yo, she started this shit off crazy. This was just like the vision that she had right in this. I'm a one bitch army. Y'all could hardly harm me. So imagine when I team up with the Puerto Rican Barbie. It's on me. See, I'm so from the Bronx, being blood on the concrete, body in bags and Flowers on caskets, corpses swarming with flies and maggots. Innocent girls and boys turned into bastards. I want bitches to die, deaths that are tragics. Niggas fucked in the ass, turned into faggots. They balls cut off. Like, this is when Remy spitting shit like this. That's that Jadakiss shit. They balls cut off and mail to their parents. See, I don't give a fuck. I'm a motherfucking savage. Yo. One thing I loved about Remy is that I could tell that she was from the hood just like us, because especially being from New York, I loved how she would do her freestyle sometimes, and you could tell like she was heavily influenced by Jadakiss or The Lots or like Mobb Deep, or she would do her Killer Cam flow and do that shit too. Like, this is real rap, like, you know what I'm saying? So no, a lot of Remy Ma has a lot of homosexual fans too, you know what I'm saying? So that's just one lyric. I'm not gonna, let me see if she has anything else in sight that I could, you know, find. Lean back. Oh, hold on, let me see this. Remy Ma Weatherman. Yup, she did say it in another one. She called Fat Joe a faggot. Matter of fact, all y'all niggas straight faggots. Type to let your chick stick her fingers in the ass. You be sucking your, she nut in your mouth, and you be you fucking homo. Ask your mans if you popped off. He said stand up a little bit, shook it and says so. I fuck with that D and that white and that cocoa. You be fucking with Ice-T and his wife Coco. So all this shit about how your gun go really ain't a cause the last few were bench. You been a no show. This don't make no sense. Rem ain't got no sense. No, I want to see that video. No, you kicking that 08. No, I'm kicking that 08. You still spitting that 06. Yeah, let's get into this. Yo, I loved her little ghetto ass. I don't understand. Like, this was the beginning. Like, you know how like Nicki was doing the videos and shit, like the little hood videos. Like, this was like the beginning of that era. But this is a Fat Joe diss. Get money, nigga. Had a fake Fat Joe in the video too. Talking love is pain. That's exactly why I had to lose that TS chain. I rock that Remy Ma chain crazy. Pink and white bling crazy. Bracelet ring crazy. I ain't changed, been crazy. Niggas ain't been playing. Rem say it. Still singing this same single. No ring on your wedding finger. What the fuck is your second single? And you know how Rem do. I be greasy rapping, but now I'm trying to see what happened. You don't see me laughing. I'm Remy straight, don't need the gas of you. Henny and Alizé, a fucking thug passion. Matter of fact, all y'all niggas straight faggots. Type to let your chick stick your fingers in your ass. She be sucking your dick, you nut in her mouth, and she be ticking in her back. Action man, if you popped off, he stick his hand up a little and says so. I fuck with that D, that white and that cocoa. You be fucking with Ice-T and his wife Coco. So all that shit about how your gun go really don't matter, cause the last few events you been a no-show. This don't make no sense. Rem ain't got no sense. I'm kicking that 08, you still kicking that 06. If y'all don't want beef, you should keep it gravy, cause I had this shit popping all crazy. Smack fire out the face of yo baby with no ifs, ands, or but cop the maybes. Nigga. She was my favorite back then. Yeah. Weatherman with that AK, I make it rain. And I still love Remy, always will. She's the changery that I need, because real talk, like, yeah, I could have that fly shit with Nicki and Foxy and Kim and all of that shit, right? And Remy did that fly shit too. When she came home, her swag really upgraded, right? But it was something about her that I loved because she was reminded me of girls who I knew in New York that would really be on some shit like, what that bitch say? I'm gonna smack the shit out. Like, she just reminds you of that hood New York chick that was just about the shit she talked about. So I love Remy for that reason. But yeah, she had lyrics like that too. Let's see. Let me read the comments. Let's see. Oh my, 3:37 a.m. It's 2:37 here. I'm about to get off of this shit though. Hold on a second, cause I got shit to do. I just really came on here because, you know, as I was like, you know, about to go to bed, I seen this video and I'm like, what the fuck is this nigga talking about? And I said before I clicked on it, I said, I can guarantee you he's playing this come up DVD shit, right? Click on it, and of course he did it. And the title of your video is that Nicki, like, what is that shit that he said in the video? Hold on a second. I forgot about the fucking erroneous title. Like, you know what I'm saying? Hold on a second. Destin Troyce. Resurfaced clip of Nicki Minaj proves that she is way worse. So you mean to tell me, can I ask you guys a question? Number one, number two, is Nicki Minaj, listen, if Nicki Minaj said faggot once and Lil Kim said it 5 times and Foxy Brown said it 20 times and Remy Ma said it 90 times, can I ask you a question? Are any of them worse than Jadakiss? All of them. I want you to think of all of the rappers, Jadakiss, Nas, all of them. Everybody has said it, right? Is anybody better than anyone else because you maybe said it one time or a few times or what? That shit don't even make sense. Yeah, he does things to troll. You know what I'm saying? Because at first I missed it, but then it was like you included other people in. But if you're going to keep it rap specific, if you're talking about female rap, name all of the female rappers. Did Trina ever say faggot? Let me look this up. Trina, faggot. Did Missy ever say faggot? I wonder if she did. Trina faggot lyrics. No, I don't see none. Wait, what's this? MC Crumb Snatcher? Oh, they ain't even no fucking Trina. Let's see. Did Missy ever say faggots? Let me see. Nope, nothing populating for her. I don't think the brat would do that. Well, let me just check her. I don't see none with. Oh, I know Eve said faggot. Let me look her up. Ooh, see? Right there. You see what I'm saying? I don't even know her lyrics, so I'm not going through it. This is only for example. We've listed so many female rappers by now. Go look up all the male rappers who said it. Go look at the versus battle between Dipset and the Locks. You know, the Locks, you know, they even said it. They talked about it on the Breakfast Club. They brung it up on the Breakfast Club, and he said that they got a warning. I think Jadakiss or somebody might have told them after they did it, it's like, chill. Don't do that shit. We in a different era, different time now. Even though they have fans literally from all walks of life. You can't tell me, like, come on, man. Stop it. And you know what I'm saying? They not canceled. They not. And you know what's ironic too? Like, being that was a hip hop event, but you know, is Rolling Loud really, is that a hip hop event? Because I don't understand, like, you know, the culture of it all, because I'm telling you right now, if Jadakiss and them would have did that at Rolling Loud, they probably would have got the same response. But is it right that they didn't get that response and the baby did? You know what I'm saying? You just got to put shit into the perspective like that. That's how I think about it. You have to put it in perspective like that. And as you see, Eve did say faggot in double R. Let's see. Any more lyrics? Eve, dog match. What's this? Damn, she got 2 songs on the album saying faggot? She said it twice, my nigga. She said it twice. Let's zoom in on this. Hold on. She said it twice in one song. Why this shit ain't zooming in? Yo. What the fuck is this? Some dumbass pop-up. Come on, man. Hold on. Get the fuck out of here. I don't know why it won't zoom in more. But listen. So listen, she said, y'all niggas can't be for real cause any one of you faggots will catch a face full of lead, bitch. Still on you faggots. Fucking maggots. Wish you had it as good as I got it. I know your hands in my pockets, but Eve got you spotted. Red dotted, evening before the dark. Grrr. I don't understand why I never related to her. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Like, she said, y'all niggas can't be for real because any one of you faggots will catch a face full of lead, bitch. I'm still on you faggots. That's no wordplay to me, but you see how she clearly said it twice. Google the lyrics for yourself. Eve. This is Eve. Oh, I'm sorry. That's DMX. I'm sorry. Correct myself in real time. That was DMX. So Eve did say it in double R, though, so that does redeem me. So I don't give a fuck. She did say it in double R. Go back and look it up your fucking self. She said it, nigga. So that redeems me. So I was wrong about that one. That was DMX. So did she say anything else? Let's see. No. Any other female rappers who are even worthy of bringing up? Let's see. Nope. I'm not doing that. So listen. That was my whole point of doing this video. Was like Destin. He really just tried to like. He really tried to like alienate and bring up Nicki Minaj when, you know what I'm saying, especially during a time when people trying to like take her name through the mud, but it's not gonna work. Like, you know what I'm saying, for one. And then for two, if you're gonna speak about people using fat, then you're gonna try to pull Dababy up off a Nicki name off of some shit from 2007, my nigga. How lame are you? You are capital L lame. You capital, come on. In the hood, you would get smacked for that shit. You would. That's how I could tell he not from the streets from doing some shit like that. People be mad at my commentary. Listen, there's a lot of people who fucking agree with it, whether you might or may not agree with it. This shit is just like talking to somebody outside too. You know what I'm saying? If you think about it, if somebody fucks with it like that, nobody asked you to be here. Nobody asked you. They didn't ask you. You clicked on this shit and then you obviously you stayed. And it's not my fault if you like my voice and you don't like what I'm saying, so you just tune in anyway. You got it fucking bad. You got it bad. Call Usher. Nah, my nigga. You don't go on the internet talking about. No, I go on this shit and I talk about, like, I try to break down the music and like try to figure out what the fuck is going on with the shit. Like, you know, how the fuck is somebody like Lizzo winning? And it's like you try to put everything together. And it's like it gotta be some sort of application feature to where a lot of these new people, it's just like, you know, if you have something going on or whatever, it has to be some sort of job application getting a record deal nowadays, because it's just like, how are all these goofies that you know that you probably would have never hung out with half of these people and they winning? And it's just like, who winning? Is it just because they white and they say so that you winning? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, who says who makes the rules? Anyway, that was off topic, but back on this shit though with Destin. Like, come on, fam, that shit is wrong. Let's see. No, Coyote. I don't listen, and then I try not to respond to people who say stuff like that. Listen, this is female rap elite. This is not Nicki Minaj. Like, I talk about Nicki Minaj on this channel, but this is like, she doesn't run my channel. You know what I'm saying? When she be on Twitter telling Barbs not to talk about certain shit, like, you know what I'm saying? Nicki doesn't follow me. And I talk about what I want to talk about. So, you know, I've seen that you've been on this channel, you know, for a long time. And it's not disrespectful because I appreciate you being here. But if it's a video like this and you don't enjoy it, you know, just don't engage with it, because I'm not going to just click end on the broadcast right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, how does that work? Is that supposed to get in my psyche and fuck me over mentally and just be like, get offline and don't talk about it? No, because I have to. What about the people who did see the video and were like, damn, he's lying? What about the people who don't know about all the lyrics from all the other female rappers who said faggot multiple times in their lyrics? What about those people who didn't know that? No, it is importance in speaking. It is importance in it. You know what I'm saying? You could think that it's coming from a wrong place, but it needs to connect with other people, because in those people, you don't know. Maybe I'm taking this but so far, but maybe somebody else is going to take that data and make it way bigger than that. I'm a small channel. No, some people aren't privy to all of those things like that. We all feed off of each other. So no, this is a sharing situation. It's not a beat down situation. It's a sharing situation. If you're gonna try to alienate Dababy and like, you know what I'm saying? Come on. I mean, like, if you're trying to alienate Nicki Minaj, run it down for all of the female rappers, all of them. I'm not sure. I don't know. I wouldn't know. Like, I wouldn't be engaged with his type of shit, because to be honest, when I seen, like, I think during quarantine, you know how like you was finding a lot of shit, that's when I really got into like B Love's life around quarantine. And then I remember it was just certain shit I was falling upon, because you ain't have nothing to do but be in the house. So I was watching his channel for a little while. You know how you be just trying to like get into some shit, but like once I see skewed logic or 2 and 2 ain't making 4 to me personally, everybody else, listen, that boy's channel is successful. I'm pretty sure it's other people, and I'm pretty sure a lot of his subscribers are probably of a certain demographic. But what I'm saying is that it didn't resonate with me. So I seen the video pop up tonight, and I think the reason I seen it pop up is because I watched Nicki Minaj related content. So it was like Nicki Minaj, and then it was him, and I was just like, what the fuck is he talking about? And it's so funny that sometimes before you even watch a video, you already have your response. I couldn't wait to make this video because I knew that it was way other female rappers who did worse shit. Foxy Brown was out. Like, could you imagine Foxy right now today calling somebody a faggot in the street, on some shit like that? Like, what is the difference between 2007 or 6 compared to 2021? What, you know what I'm saying? What is that? Oh, you know what? Earlier, I got so thrown off from talking. See, I be fucking myself up, and I be thinking about this after, right? So, you ever notice, like, when you from the hood, right? It's certain shit that you can't. I didn't execute my thought, and I hate doing that because I hate when other people don't do that shit, and I could tell. And that's also another reason would make me not watch somebody's channel. If I don't feel like your thought is if it's not of sound mind, or if I don't feel like it makes no sense, then I don't fuck with you. I'm sorry, I am on it like that. Because it gotta have, like, not saying that you're gonna agree with everything somebody says, but typically you're gonna understand, and you're gonna, if they're a person of sound mind, understand with sound advice is too. Like, you know what I'm saying? You know that there's certain people in your life you can't go to them for advice because it's just not of sound advice. They're just gonna tell you some shit, and then somebody else is really gonna just spend the time with you and just like talk to you and get to understand your feelings, and then be like, you know what? I think you should do it. And you know that they've been through it based off experience, or they're at least emotionally invested in what the fuck you got going on. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Let's see. The internet and woke folks. Exactly. Fuck. Hold on a second. That shit literally just fucking slipped my mind when I was talking about it. It was something that I wanted to point out. Fuck. I hate that. This is why I don't be reading the comments. And when I read your comment, this is exactly why that shit threw me off. Damn. I hate when I get thrown off like that. And this is why I just be trying to like focus on other shit. Let's see. Oh, trust me, Cardi B fan, I don't have no record. Trust me. Only thing I got is student loans and credit card debt. That's all I got. I don't have no weird No. Maybe if I did have something weird, or maybe if I was an equal opportunity like person, maybe I could get a record deal and get spins like Lizzo, because she's definitely an equal opportunity artist. So is Cardi B. She's an equal opportunity. And you know what? Azealia Banks opened my eyes up so much, right? Let me block this dumb fuck because they trying to steal my energy. So Azealia Banks said something that was so true. She was just like, and before before it didn't make sense to me. I was just like, yo, this bitch talking. And I wonder if some people really think like that to me too, right? She was just like, you know, you had like Beyonce with Lemonade, you had like Nicki, like, you know, Pink Print, like whatever, you had Azealia Banks, and she was like, the industry just had to dumb down the black woman. She was just like, yo, these bitches are getting too smart, you know, they, you know, whatever. And I really do feel like that now, because if you look at this game now, the people who are winning are really not talented. I ain't saying that about Lizzo. Lizzo is talented, you know, me, even if I don't like her music and her sound, I do feel like Lizzo does receive a push by her label, because she, you know, I feel like she meets that check mark for, I think that there's a lot of equal opportunity artists. And I feel like they thrive off of that. Like, yeah, I that's what I think. Because you got to think about it, right? It be certain people who be winning, and you know for a fact, right, universally, and this is not saying that everybody don't have people who love them, but there's no way that a person, like, I was trying to understand like certain shit with Spotify, how they come up with data, like, you know, because they be like, oh, we follow trends, we do this, right? Well, if Nicki had like over 40 million Spotify, like, you know, monthly listeners or whatever, right? That's crazy. That's up there as far as like, you know, like one of the people like getting streams, right? That's crazy to me. So if you get 40 million, you mean to tell me that Lizzo, like, and this was before her song Rumors came out with Cardi, right? They hate niggas like me because I watch everything, right? So before Rumors came out, Lizzo probably had 10 million monthly listeners on Spotify, right? Azealia Banks got 3 million, no independent 3 million, Lizzo 10 million. Just snapshot that for you, right? This is why I tried to tell you the other day that people ain't checking for Lizzo more than they checking for Azealia Banks, because niggas love Azealia Banks, right? Listen. Azealia Banks, 3 million monthly listeners, and before Rumors came out, as Lizzo, 10 million, right? She comes out with the song, and then something told me, I said, why is Lizzo getting all this playlisting? I said, let me check her monthly list. And I said, maybe she's up there with Nicki, and maybe I just don't like her, and maybe she's just, you know, maybe she's up there with Nicki and Cardi's numbers, because Cardi's number and Doja's number is up there, right? Let's give it to, you know, they're up there. Cardi's numbers is up there too, right? I said, let me see where she is. Maybe there's a reason why she was added to this. No, she was only at 10 million monthly, you know, listeners, and then Cardi brung her up, like, you know, when she did the collaboration like that. So this is why I said Lizzo is an equal opportunity, because I want to know, I want to know this, right? Say you have a artist A and artist B. And artist A and artist B, I want to know, what is the reason artist A got a budget for their song and artist B didn't? Like, is there an equal opportunity going on? Is it because if you meet a certain demographic, we have to push you out more? Like, is there some sort of relatable type of, like, because I don't understand it. Because how? And then when the good people come out, they barely get the promotion. Is it based on the contract? If you have a contract where you receive more money, you don't get more play? Like, I don't be understanding. Like, I be trying to like really understand like how much more, like, we seen how like Normani's song debuted number 14 or whatever, right? Why didn't Normani's song debut at number, you know, get a prediction to debut at number 5? You know, why didn't she get 16 million radio updates? Why did she deserve that so much over Lizzo? I don't even think Beyonce got 16 million update for a fucking song in like 2 days like that. You just have to question it, and the more it doesn't make sense, the more that it really doesn't. It doesn't. I don't care. And I feel like the music industry, like I always say, is setting these people up, because you set these people up to feel like it's more than what it really is. I just hope one day that they go back to a way of having some sort of like trying to balance like the pure sales with streaming, because I don't want, to be honest with you, I wouldn't want somebody like, yeah, streaming that shit is cool if I drop a little song here and there, but if you come out with a project, you want somebody to open up their wallet. You went into the studio. No, I don't want you to go stream my shit. Listen, you can stream an album, right? Do that. But if you fuck with somebody, you support them, that album being purchased is way more heavier. No, you could just go listen to their shit and might not listen to it again. Give me that $10 and let me know that it's real, or whatever you amounted to, right? And see, I think Beyonce, she's got so genius with the way that she sells albums, right? Because if you notice, for the past few albums that she's come out with, Beyonce does amazing. And I know that a lot of people have secret things that they think is a secret, but I pay attention to it. I know why Beyonce is huge. I know why she's huge at at her numbers. Number one, she has a fan, but number two, she's coming out with a project that's $20 when it comes out, right? It's gonna be $20, but she's gonna give you value. She's gonna give you a fucking DVD, a DVD, like, or videos. All her videos come with it, so you gotta pay $20 for that shit. And guess what? Still doing over 100,000, still selling more than 100,000 first week. She said, "Fuck that. These motherfuckers ain't buying albums no more. I'm gonna make them buy it." Drop the album with the DVD and all of that. Her fans, you know, I'm one of her fans. We buy shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? So not everybody can sell an album for $20. People might not do that. You know, that's hard for some people to do. Shit, I go up in the DVD store. I remember even buying her DVDs and shit. I'm like, damn. But like, when you fuck with somebody, you make it happen. Let's see. 100,000. Let's see. Lizzo salty ass trying to get people blocked on Facebook and Instagram. That's crazy. Let's see. Randall go buy Fave's Fave membership. Oh wait, he doesn't have any. Who are you talking about? Oh, I ain't reading the comments from nobody you stalking. Like, you know, don't be worried about shit like that. See, this is what people try to do, right? I had to realize that from the first onset of it, it's like people try to keep making these comments so that you get distracted about what you're talking about. That's why I don't look at the screen. That shit don't bother me. You know, I grew up with annoying fucking brothers who I love. Like, you know what I'm saying? Think about your family who you grew up with who did shit. Like, a lot of that shit is dumb. You know what I'm saying? They try to throw off your mind state and so that you off kilter, and the next thing you know, you talking to they ass. Fuck that. That you're not the reason for this video at all. So listen, the whole point of this shit, Destin, if you're gonna point Nicki out, point out all the female rappers who use the F word in their music. Nobody is saying it's right, and it's not right in a way where you're trying to bully somebody. But I do think, you know, it is I think, especially coming from New York, and notice I only name New York rappers, and I can't speak for everybody else. And I know for a fact that other rappers from different areas has done that. I only can speak about, like, you know, quickly about the ones who I know and the ones who I absorb their music. So yeah, man, don't try to target Nicki just because you think it's on some cool shit. Be like, oh, it's you know, she's the worst. She's worse than Dababy. Come on, man. Let's see. No, I'm gonna support Nicki and Azealia Banks. I love both of them. Why would I stop supporting Nicki? Especially, who else am I gonna go to? Cardi? She could never give me the black girl magic that I possibly need. She could never give me any lyrics that I will possibly want to repeat to you on this live. She doesn't have anything that could possibly compete with anything that I probably played or said the lyrics from tonight. So why would I want to? No. No, I can't do it. You feel me? It gotta be. He can support both. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, people crazy. So listen, y'all. I'm about to get up off of this shit. You know, at the end of the day, if you're gonna talk some shit about somebody saying words or some shit like that, you got a long list of people to go down. If you're trying to alienate somebody and trying to make them look crazy, you got a long list to go down. Lil Kim got the most songs out of all of the female rappers from what I see right now, and shit, she be at every gay pride. You gonna send emails and shit to all of those people who she's connected to and say, hey, Lil Kim said faggot and whoa, Lil Kim said faggot and my niggas, Lil Kim said faggot. You know, somebody said it on her first album, and listen, even in that song where Lil Kim didn't say it on her first album, and even in that song where DMX said it and she didn't say it, she was on the song. So if somebody says something on the song, you co-signed it, right? Remember when Remy Ma got mad at 2 Chainz? Was it 2 Chainz when he did the song with Nicki, and she was like, "Oh, we cool. Why did you let that come out?" That's like if you in the same. That's like shooting out of. That's like somebody doing a drive-by and you sitting in the car with them. That's what she said. So let's see. What's up, paraphernalia? LaRon, do you support her more than Nicki Minaj? Who are you talking about, Azealia Banks? I think I would say that I support both of them, to be honest with you. I listen to both of their music a lot, but I probably listen, of course, I know based off of what I listen to Nicki more, but I listen to Azealia Banks, I listen to Remy, I listen to Foxy. I listen to Nicki the most. Yeah. You know, I don't get caught up with like what people try to control me and like, you know, what you can and cannot listen to. I remember one time I was even talking to Foxy Brown in the DM, right? And I don't know if this kind of made her like, I know she had to respect it because I had the same conversation when I spoke to Remy. I spoke to Remy on the phone. I didn't speak to Foxy on the phone though, but Foxy was basically saying like, damn, like, you know, you listen to Remy? I'm like, yeah, I like all, and this is the same thing I said to Remy. I like all of the girls from all of the female rappers from New York. Of course, Lil Kim is probably my least favorite, but she has a lot of iconic moments. And I'm probably saying that, and I probably do have some sort of bias with Kim and Foxy just because I do feel like they try to treat Foxy a certain type of way, and I will always, you know, have that. And you know what's so crazy? What I noticed about my style back then, it was so crazy. I understood this at a young age. It was so crazy. You got to imagine back in 2000, 2001 when Foxy came out with Broken Silence, I was probably like 18 or 17 years old then, right? So like I remember saying to myself, like, I root for the underdog. And ever since then, I always go for the underdog. Like I love people who winning out loud and shit. Like Wendy Williams used to be an underdog, and that's why I used to support her. But I fell off like watching her show after, like, you know, it came on probably like after a few years, but I would watch here and there. But yeah, Wendy Williams was the underdog. She came, I literally was listening to her on radio and watched her, like, you know, come up. So yeah, I like Kim, but I love Foxy because she was so much more low key and it was just so much more real. And she didn't talk about like sex so much and like giving niggas head and doing all of this shit. It was like you could actually play the music like through, like, you know. So that's what I liked about Foxy. Let's see. Both of their music is great. Exactly. I love Azealia Banks. I'm not. What you mean? New York thing. I'm not sure what you mean. Both of their music is great. Yeah, you can enjoy both of them. You know. Oh, actually, the only person, like, I enjoy some Missy Elliott music, but I'm not really huge on Missy Elliott. But I won't deny her impact, though. You know. Yeah. But listen, y'all. Definitely, you know, be careful, like. Of the content creators, especially on some shit like that where you literally just trying to make Nicki look bad. Like, you know what I'm saying? Some people, if you saying some shit like, listen, people gonna make those videos based on different things in the headlines. Okay, they're gonna do that. But when you just outright just trying to make Nicki look bad and like, oh, you know, like she's worse than the baby and some shit like that, like, stop it. She's not worse off than the fucking baby. Let's see. Missy is more hip hop, right? And the crazy thing about it is people didn't understand that when I said it. Like this Foxy Brown fan was trying to tell me, it was like, oh, Nicki is pop. Nicki is not rap. She's not pop. She's not even an MC. And I'm like, how is she not an MC? But see, the thing is that like a lot of people, they consider people MCs based off of what their favorite artist did or didn't do, right? Foxy Brown is ill. She's my favorite female rapper. But there is different levels to the career paths of a Foxy Brown and a Lil Kim. To me, you can't shit on Nicki Minaj because Nicki Minaj did every fucking genre and got a #1. Like, you know what I'm saying? So to me, she is the ultimate fucking artist because she can ride any beat. We all know that. But she has a #1 on every fucking genre. Like, that's hard to, you know what I'm saying? Like, everybody don't got that. So no, I couldn't see how somebody could not consider Nicki to be a fucking MC or to be rap. Nah, I think she's an MC. I think she's rap. I think she's hip hop. I think that she fills a lot of shoes, honestly. Exactly. Let's see. She said, kind heart, my grandma did that to me. Not all rappers rap the same bars are what matter to me. And Nicki Minaj spits, she has bars that make you think. That's what I'm saying. And it's like, you know, Foxy, she spit real shit. Like, Foxy has some bars too, but she's not really like, it was different times back then. You know what I'm saying? They got little punchlines here and there and like bars and shit. But like, I think that's what Nicki meant when she came through, and she was just like, you know, like, all you chicks is spitting bars now. And I'm telling you, so a lot of people, when they just be like, how do you like Azealia Banks, or how do you like whatever, it's just because when you listen to the music, it's a different flavor. Like, it's different. Like, you could listen to her and be like, oh, you're not just trying to do bars. Like, even though Nicki don't just do bars, it's just a difference. And some people, they don't want the balance. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And you know what? You know what's so crazy about this whole shit that's going on in the media, right? I think those people know that the documentary is coming and stuff, right? And I think that everything is strategic, and that they're trying to do everything around the time, trying to like stop her shit, trying to see if they could just be funny, like, you know what I'm saying, like do little headlines and shit like that. Who was I listening to earlier who said, it was somebody I was listening to, but basically, yeah, even if you gotta realize, even if this girl loses, you know, the case, it's just by having your name associated, like, you know what I'm saying, like that's bad enough for, like, you know, the celebrity, like, on that terms. But shit, I'm not gonna stop supporting Nicki. But at the end of the day, you have to realize, some people, like, on some real shit, right? Let me say this to you: say that you know some shit is wrong, but somebody else just say it about you, say you know it's false, and they say it, right? It's that, you know what I'm saying, it's the fact that they said it. Real talk. It's the fact that they said it. Like, one of my friends was so mad one time because her neighbor, like, you know, they was all having this cookout, and I guess the neighbor had misplaced her iPad, and she really put it up in her room, but they was drinking, people misplaced it. She started telling people that my friend stole the iPad because she left from the event earlier, right? And she found out that shit through the grapevine, like through people on the street, like, yo, you know, Stacy is saying that you stole whatever. Yo, when I tell you that she found out, and the lady was like, check this shit out though, right? The lady was crying. She was like, I'm so sorry that I said this, you know, whatever. She was like, I was just, you know, we was drinking. She was like, I didn't know what happened, and you left so quick. So she was like, I thought you took it. And my friend, she was just like, you know, like, she appreciated her for the apology, but she was like, it's just the fact that you put that shit in the air. Now everybody is thinking it about me. Like, you know what I'm saying? So when people come up with these headlines, they don't even care if they gonna get the money. It's just the fact they put it in the air. You know what I'm saying? You got to be careful with people like that. So they're having people, you know, guessing all types of shit for the end of the day, for that shit to just be thrown out. Exactly. Let's see. He is trying to first because he feels threatened. I'm reading his cards. LeBron has a lot of envy in his heart, but we still love him. We just have to work on being more entertaining. Listen, but if you're not entertained, just don't engage. You know what I'm saying? 73. So people trying to ruin her before she can release. That's what I'm saying. She trying. They listen. When I seen the news come out that day, right? Again, we don't know the details in the day-to-day of anybody's life, right? I don't know who you text. I don't know who you reach out to. I don't know what you say. But it's just like everything is coming together. The album is coming. B is out with her remix. The shit is doing good. You feel me? And I just feel like that's like you right now. You can go to the courthouse and say, look, Nicki Minaj said that she was going to follow me on Twitter and she didn't follow me, and I want to sue her for pain and suffering or some shit like that, right? I'm pretty sure people have erroneous lawsuits like that, right? But that shit happened. You see how many times people fucking drag Justin Bieber into fucking court saying that, didn't the girl drag him into court saying that he had her pregnant or some shit like that? You see what I'm saying? And the whole point that I want you to hone in on is she did that just to be associated with him, just so that her name is her name will always be circled with Justin Bieber for that shit. Even though that was just a moment, like crazy fan shit, I'm pretty sure he still thinks about it, so he would never forget her. You know what I'm saying? Was that Justin Bieber or was that Chris Brown? I forgot about that. So I think that a lot of shit that people say is just for, especially when they know that shit is not going to hit, it's just for, it's for the reason just to tear the person down. You know what I'm saying? That's it. Point blank. Let's see. I watched the Barb channel and I needed to watch every video on it because they were so funny. When I came here, all you do is like, so don't come here. It's other people who enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to start thinking that you somebody just trying to be funny. You know what I'm saying? So let me block you because I'm in a good space. I don't want to do that. Let me block you. Everybody here having a good time, and it's just somebody just giving some energy off that's just real suspicious to me. So stop doing that. It's all cool and it's all love. Stop it. Stop trying to cause division between people and all that funny shit that you're doing. Stop it. Because a lot of times, listen, anybody listen to this shit, if you have a channel, be very careful of people in between the channels, because they will try to start shit with people. They will try to keep saying stuff to try to see what you're going to say and what you're going to respond. You know what I'm saying? Don't do that. It's all love. Even if you don't speak to somebody, it's all love. Stop trying to be negative and trying to start shit. It's almost fucking 3 o'clock in the morning and you trying to do some shit. We talking about music and Nicki Minaj and fucking Destin Troyce lying, trying to say like, you know, Nicki is the worse than Dababy on some shit, just saying faggot in the song back in 2007. No, stop trying to start shit. It ain't no nothing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Everybody do their own thing. So damn, yo, you know what's so crazy? I have to get up at 5 o'clock, right? And I was fucking like, yo, I want to make this video because I didn't want to like create it and upload it. I just wanted to do it and just like get it out, right? So I got to get up at 5 o'clock and I'm like, damn, it's fucking 3 now. I'm like, should I just start now and just do my thing? Or nah, nigga like me, I'm going to go to sleep for like an hour and 45 minutes. But yeah, I appreciate all y'all coming out talking and shit. You know what I'm saying? Even if you agree with it. But let me read a few comments before I get up out of here. Glad you went live. Thank you. I appreciate that, Mike. And don't know the person they think hurt and don't give a fuck. That's what I'm saying. It just be people trying to start trouble. That shit be dumb. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's like that shit where the white people try to call you nigger and they trying to get you to fight so they can call the cops and get you locked up, even though they called you a nigger. You know what I'm saying? You got to be smarter than that. I come from upstate New York. I'm telling you, I've been around all types of white people. I know how they get down. I've seen people, you'll do some shit at work and they'll go and tell the boss that they feel what? Threatened. And guess what, my nigga? Your ass getting fired if somebody says that they feel threatened and that they uncomfortable. Oh, I seen it happen 2 times. One of my best friends had this shit happen to her. Oh yeah. I know how white people get down, and I don't give a fuck if you white watching this shit. You know, I don't have an issue with, listen, I've met a lot of loving white people, but I've met some ones that just really try to do you in and just really on some evil shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? That shit is wrong, especially when I had somebody that I was working with who I thought it was a mentor, and they tried to send me an email on some trying to get me to like repurchase my website through some fucking link. Like, I said, is this motherfucker crazy? First you sent me an email from a contact fucking form. Like, do you think I'm stupid that I don't know that that website sends you emails from their website and that they don't come to your website to send you a message? Like, you just gotta be wary of people. But yeah, I don't get upset over words and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm doing well and I wish everybody else, you know, well as well. That's it. Yeah, there's no reason to be like that though. Enjoy who you enjoy. You know what I'm saying? Celebrate the people who you celebrate. But if somebody is boring to you, then don't support their content. That's it. What is your opinion on the Queen Sweetie? Oh, I don't know who you're talking about. Yeah, and it's definitely time for me to get off. I just told you I got to get up soon. So listen, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you leave a comment below, and I'm up out of here.